Hello, dear and wonderful zine friends. Hello, welcome. If you are new here, and I know a few of you are, hi. I am Silver Nace, your resident zine enthusiast, hanging out in rural Australia, showing you the amazing and awesome mail that has come to my postbox over the past week. Hi, welcome. It's still a little bit odd to me, like, oh hey, let me check out your YouTube channel, or things like that. Or I've started showing people, like, giving a link. Here's my YouTube channel. Should you care to watch me nerd out about mail? So it's a little bit weird. So hi, new people. Hey, Dutchie. Third shout out, and excuse me, pardon me, and hello, True. Two people who have recently checked this channel out. It's weird, but I've been thinking more about the discussion. Well, I say it's a discussion, but it's me sitting talking to my camera. But I was thinking more about what I was talking about last week in terms of compartmentalizing life, like the people I meet here don't know I have a YouTube channel. The people who know I have a YouTube channel don't know where I game, and like don't know my Steam account and stuff like that. And I think like that's perfectly fine. Like perfectly fine in some ways, because you don't show all of yourself to all of the people to all the time, because that would be exhausting. At least I think it would be exhausting. But yeah, I do realize that you can go a little too far. Like with anything in life, you can have a little bit too much. And I thought, you know what? I am me. I look the way I look. I don't know what's happening with my hair, but it's my hair and it's happening. I look the way I look. I sound the way I sound. And I happen to have a cozy little, well, I don't know how cozy it is with how hyper I get, but I have a nice little YouTube channel where at the moment I primarily open mail. I do want to, of course, get all the podcasts and things going, but aside from that, I primarily open amazing zine mail from people around the world. And why shouldn't I be happy about that? Why shouldn't I be proud of that? Like, I get a little bit shy because I have a lot of, like a lot of people, I have some issues and some traumas and all that stuff like that. Especially around the way I look. Not fishing for compliments or any, not asking for reassurance or anything. I'm merely pointing out that it's a little bit harrowing for me, and then I've realized that it's here's me face, like, and I'm not good at the makeups, and the makeups are not usually good for my skin and everything like that. So hi, welcome to the squirrels, where I just squirrel on about this, that, and the other thing. But I also open wonderful mail. So welcome. If you don't know what zines are, because like I said, we have some new people. If you don't know what zines are, you can go to my channel page, and the featured video has a little something with clips and things like that. It's kind of an introductory video to zines. It's a little bit disjointed because that's my existence. But if you have any further questions, of course you can email me, you can Insta message me, those are my primary ones. Unless you have me somewhere else. I am on Discord a little bit. But yeah, you can always feel free to ask. I try to create a friendly environment. I think there's enough darkness and negativity in the world, and I'm just trying to create this little sunny spot. I'm not perfect by any means, but I try. And yeah, and I'll just keep going until people say, we don't like this, Nyx. Get out. So anyway, hi and welcome. Today we're enjoying, in my enormous melodramatic cup mug, I'm enjoying some mint hot chocolate. It's a minty kind of taste. It's weird. Like, it's partly cloudy, it's really windy, it's almost like an autumn wintry day, and it is spring, and I need my sunshine. Come on, people. I am solar powered. That's how this should happen. But anyway, I have a sneeze coming. Sorry about the jump cut. The allergies are strong in this one. Anyway, hi. So, a bit discombobulated as usual. That's the standard of my existence. So it goes. So how things are. So, yeah. Welcome. We should get into some mail. I didn't have it. But yeah, it's been interesting. It has been interesting going, okay, I have these separate parts of me, but letting people in. And letting people in is always scary. No matter what degree you're letting people in, it's still scary. But here we are, and Nick's trying to be brave is a little bit different. Well, let me tell you. But I'm here, and we're doing the thing. And I'm sharing some mail with you today, and I'm so excited. This is another person who sends me mail. And, well, obviously. And I immediately recognize the handwriting. There's a little return address here, but I immediately recognize this handwriting because it's amazing, epic handwriting. And I love it so much. Anyway, this comes from Ed. Hi, Ed. Ed is amazing, of the QRK5 zine fame, and also the brains behind the whole after credits washi series. Oh, I did say it right. I was worried I would have the the letters scrambled about, but it is QRK5 series. Anyway, okay. Ed is awesome and amazing, and yes, definitely the reason or the idea, the brains, etc. behind the after credit series that has been all about washi, and I've been really excited to make it. And it's like my primary focus here is obviously zines, but I do like expanding out a bit at times into vlogs, into showing you my washi collection, all of the other stationery, and I've been thinking about some other things too, because I am not making a second channel, not for the life of me. So if you don't like occasional randomness like the CPAP diaries, or maybe I'll do a vlog, or maybe I'll start a series here or there, if you don't like that, that's just what my channel is going to be about. So here we are. So this rambles as per usual. This comes from Ed, and we have a note, and remember, always check the envelope for notes and other goodies. I'll never forgive myself for the one time I left a note in there and I didn't discover it until after I finished recording. Sad face. Anyway, here we are with an amazing note with amazing handwriting. Love it, like handwriting goals in life. My goodness. Anyway, hello Nix. Hello Ed. Hey. Sorry for yet another jump cut. Got, squirrels everywhere. All right, so let's start this. You can check this out while I'm reading. Hello, Nix. Hello, Ed. Here is the latest, the spooky issue. No ghost stories, but I have been saving 2 devil stories for a while, and issue 13 seems to be a good place to put them. I doubt that you will get this in time for Halloween. Yay, timing! But here is hoping. Issue 14 should be the split scene between myself and Billy the Bunny. Billy McCall! I'll have Billy's stuff in the bits and bobs as well. Check them both out. Amazing people. Hope everything is looking up there. Enjoy your spring/summer. Ed. P.S. Still need to dive into Ko-fi. Anyway, thank you, Ed. Thank you so much. So this is QRK5, and I think we might have. I'll just dive right into it. Pardon me. QRK5 is a Morse code shorthand for read you loud and clear. Content is taken from my notebooks, sketchbooks, and photo archives. I was hoping I wanted to put the explanation in there. I want to do a zine, want to make a zine that is just about the stories behind people's zine titles. I think that would be so much fun because, I mean, I do appreciate an explanation in the start. So thank you, Ed, for that. But I would still like to make a whole separate zine because I think that would be so much fun. Because, like, Carrie Turvo has shards of glass in your eye, and it's like, whoa. And there was the Pieces series, and some of them are pretty obvious. But anyways, all right, whoa. Wow, my mind just wandered way off the trail there. So I'm so sorry to Ed for doing that. So we have QRK5, the spooky issue. Yay! Now Ed first sent me QRK5. I don't know the name of like the blank edition. I'm not sure which edition it came with, but it was called. Excuse me. But it came with like 3D glasses. I was so excited. I like the 3D glasses. Anyway, so we have it's fun. I like these I like scenes. I like scenes in a million different ways for a million different reasons, but I do appreciate a person and I do appreciate a theme zine, but I also appreciate variety as well. So we have photos, text, art here. Ooh, I'm giving you some sneaky peeks, but I'll give you a big peek because I saw this and I was just like, oh my gosh, I miss the ocean. I'm an hour away from the ocean. It's not like hard to get there as such. Not too hard to get there, but oh my goodness me. Isn't that gorgeous? And full color too. Goodness me. So we have stories. Usually I raid my journal for stories to print here. When I find one that is appropriate, I rewrite it with a general audience in mind by adding context and descriptions. My journals date back to the 1990s. For stories from before then, I must rely on my creaky memory with no hard details recorded at the time. Oh, I feel you. I've been getting into journaling lately just because I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to go back and look at things. My goodness me. Nocturnes. I keep a folder on my phone of nighttime landscapes, and I tell myself they are painting inspirations, as I have always been interested in how nighttime is rendered on canvas. Oh, beautiful. It is not as easy as just using black in the sky. The problem with using a cell phone image, or using cell phone images as reference, is that those cameras can nearly see in the dark. Whew. Goodness me. See, I like writing style too and everything like that. So we have some big peaks and you can see. So there's a lot to enjoy here. There's photos, text, stories, all kinds of good stuff. I really do enjoy Ed's photography because I don't know, maybe we have a similar eye when it comes to photography. Like I'd be taking pictures of similar things, I think. And I do eventually want to make a photo zine of my own. My goodness. So we had that, stories, nocturnes, old Mexico, anger rising. Ooh, goodness me. Then we have icon of aging. By the time you read this, I will have had a birthday, my 60th. Oh my goodness. Ed, I didn't know that. Belated happy birthday to you. And Ed often watches these and often comments, so please, into the bits and bobs, say happy birthday to Ed if you feel like commenting. Add that in. Happy birthday. Oh my goodness. And a big one too. Like, I don't know. Some people, like, I've ran into so many people who are like anti-birthday, and it's like, but why? It's hard to survive in this world. There is a lot going on. Like, celebrate. Like, you're amazing. Have a cupcake. Like, happy birthday. So thank you for actually mentioning it in your zine, so I can say happy birthday. Anyway, yes, so small zine. I love a quarter size zine. I love, it's a great size. Put it in your pocket. All of that good stuff. And actually, I think you've seen this already as I was reading, but So there we go. Thank you so much, Ed, for sending this to me and for being an awesome human in general. I enjoy awesome humans being in my life, you know. I greatly appreciate it. And Ed also sends kind emails and everything like that. So thank you so much. Definitely check out all of Ed's stuff. I have all the links. As for diving into Ko-fi, I wouldn't say I'm an expert by any means. No, absolutely not. But I could do this little something on Ko-fi because, again, I'm just a big fan of the platform. Like Patreon is Patreon and it's awesome. But as somebody who deals with chronic illness issues, I felt like I couldn't keep up. Like I couldn't offer enough, but also offer it consistently for as far as like membership tiers and stuff like that. And Ko-fi, I can just post when I feel like it or when I'm able to. When I feel like it, when I'm able to. People can do a one-off donation. I do have a membership tier now that will get you the Missive from Murray Bridge digital version earlier than I send it out and all that good stuff. So send it out in the postal mail, I mean. So yeah, I really enjoy Ko-fi. I wish there was a more discoverability involved, but we'll see where it goes. I'm pretty sure Ko-fi's still a work in progress and all that good stuff. So maybe I can talk a little bit more about that in a dedicated video or something. But yeah. Anyway, so that is QRK5 from Ed, who is an amazing human being. Definitely check out everything in the bits and bobs that I can share with you. It is my pleasure to show off your mail and be your friend, because I'm declaring it, we're friends, okay? That sounded really weird, and yeah. Anyway, so thank you so much to Ed for sending that my way. Yeah, it's generally just really awesome, and I appreciate it. And as I say every week, every week that I have mail to share with you, I really, as someone with multiple chronic illnesses, you wouldn't know it with how hyper I get, but as someone with chronic illness and as someone with mental health stuff going on as well, like I really appreciate having an avenue with which I feel like I can give back to the world, even if it's only in a tiny way. Even if someone just listens for 5 minutes, goes, you know, that's a smile, and that makes the world a better place. So oh my goodness me. Thank you wholeheartedly to Ed. It is great to see a zine from you in the mail. I owe many people, including Ed, some mail, and we'll hopefully be getting into that very soon. Yeah, and thank you to everybody who's been watching and doing all the things, especially commenting. I love it when you comment to each other too. Woo. Anyway, the little things that give me joy in life, right? And I hope they give you joy too, because that's really the whole point for me. Spread a little sunshine, give a little joy. So until next time, dear and wonderful souls, make some zines, have some fun, enjoy whatever weather you're having if you can. Stay safe if the weather's being mean, and spread a little sunshine. Zine Remos coming soon. Hello and welcome to the after credits thing. Now, I said last week that I thought that would be the last episode as far as like washi tape stuff, but then Ed's zine arrived, and Ed is, as I mentioned, the brains behind the after credits washi enthusiasm, and I just thought the timing is just so brilliant and beautiful. I can't help but do a sort of washi wrap up, and I decided to do something a little different as well with the whole voiceover thing. I don't really do voiceovers very often, save for, Nick's Reads, which is more podcasts than a voiceover, but we won't get into the technical aspects. So I thought I'd just give you a view of my washi collection and wrap things up with 3 notes when it comes to three final things that I wanted to say in regards to washi. So here we are. First up, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I did want to take a moment to mention proper storage again. Out of sunshine, away from extreme heat, that sort of thing. This stuff has adhesive on it, and to keep your adhesive as good as possible. I mean, some washi tolerates heat better than other ones, but I have had washi that I have not stored properly, and it's gone a bit gooey. The adhesive's gone a bit gooey. All the layers just get stuck together and it just becomes unusable. So if there was like a top tip, I would just say proper storage. Proper storage, and your washi can last you a significant amount of time, as a lot of my washi has lasted me since I started actually taking proper care of it. The second bit of advice, and this one pardon my stumble. This one is inspired by Wesley of 22 Zines, who also inspired my work in progress, For the Love of Washi, which is a zine about just, the love of washi, basically. And that is, there are all kinds of washi. There are all kinds of brands out there. So definitely don't use one and go, what is up with this washi stuff? No. And I'm not saying Wesley did that at all. They just inspired the thought that inspired the thought that inspired the thought. But they're like, personally, if I had started and grabbed some washi and found the plastic type of washi, I probably wouldn't, and just left it at that, I wouldn't have gotten into washi, because I don't like the plasticky kind. That's not for me. If I wanted plasticky kind, I wouldn't want it. So here we are. But yeah, just remember, if you don't like something about it, there are other brands. If you want to try different pretties, there are clear backgrounds and white backgrounds and foils, and there are some washis that are on a roll, but they have paper backing, so doesn't stick unto itself. There are washis I've had that are just like soft like butter. It's gorgeous. And there are other ones I have not enjoyed at all, because they're the stiff printed plastic stuff, and I just don't like it. So definitely keep in mind that there are different types and different brands, and if you really want to get into washi and everything like that, test out a few. There are definitely plenty of options to test out. And last but not least, if I could say one thing, it would be use your washi. Now, some people will understand, some people won't, I think, with this, but it is very tempting to hoard the pretty things, whether it's stickers or pens or highlighters, but definitely washi is on that list, and high on that list for me. It's very pretty, and it's like a blank page. You don't want to do anything quote unquote wrong with it, but it's your washi. And yes, sometimes you'll use a washi and you'll never see another roll like it. It'll just be a beautiful design that isn't repeated, and that's just part of how things are. But washi is not for hoarding, not only because some adhesives, like, they break down over the years, some faster than others. Again, the storage is important, but these things that we buy, it's easy to go, oh, but it's so pretty and perfect just the way it is on the page, or just the way it is on the roll, or something like that. But And if you want, I'm not saying you can't be a collector if you want to be. Like, I'm no one's judge or director, but I have struggled with this myself. Just use the washi. Enjoy it. Let your page be pretty. And maybe it's a page that you see only today. It'll be the back of the page tomorrow, and you might never look at it again. Or you might look at it next week, a month, 2 months, never again, whichever. But enjoy the moment. Enjoy today. Deep breaths. Use your washi. Use your stickers. Use your highlighters. Use your pens. Enjoy what you have, because you never know what life will bring. And I know that's a cliche. I know it from my head to my tootsies. But use your washi. Because here we are. We have what we have, and be in the moment. Enjoy what you can. And once again, spread a little sunshine.